Hey guys, welcome back to BioShock Infinite. We are going to do Burial at Sea. I had an old game started, so we're just going to do a new one. In medium, because I don't want to hate myself for playing. It's never the goal to hate the game. Or hate myself because I put it too hard or too easy. Medium is the perfect middle ground.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
I love Rapture so much.
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
It's a whale.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be... What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Red means stop, green means go.
Compromise? Is that what we...
What do they even look like under
They're
those
so cool.
suits?
What you mean? Are they just some kind of machine?
Well, I say you should have to prove your point.
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Also, no one ever minds their business, no matter where they are.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a
True.
profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
It's cheating.
I'm with you basic with a decent sort.
How is Ryan taking over Fontaine's business any different than, say,
Mr. DeWitt, we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're
No
expected.
mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the artist struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Have all the flaws.
Yeah.
Drawbacks other people have.
What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really?
In we go.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Good day to you, sir.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center Cobra
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
Talk about a stolen ring.
Damn. Must be somewhere else.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Field. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you that...
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
You come into my shop and talk this trash.
And there goes
I don't
the
think so.
accent.
Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me!
Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
It's temporary.
Do-do-do.
all that unpleasantness with Fontaine?
You see that dish I walked in with? Well, you give her the star treatment, pal. Then I'll make it worth your while.
But of course, right away. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry,
Gotta
but
find that
I know
box.
precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
Nope.
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Nothing.
Would you like me to tell
Only one place left.
Oh, would you?
Oh, I would like to. You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Lays it on thick.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one place.
Down here.
Frank Fontaine.
Yes, it is.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
What is this piece?
Where is he hiding that box?
But of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Lovely. Isn't it lovely? Oh, music is good,
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
especially something in this
Yes.
vein.
It's almost prime. I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
Yep, lays it on
Good.
thick.
You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Gotta go see the crazy man.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
'Cause he's crazy.
Dance, dance, move!
Oh, there's bunnies.
Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music! To the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick!
Please!
The stick!
Enter, for God's sake!
My muse shall not be mocked!
Pretty sure he
Get
kills
them out of
Fitzpatrick in
here.
the first one.
There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in Rapture anymore for the artist.
Or just the crazies.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right?
Too close, dude.
My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes. It is the
Can we just get to the
work
point?
of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where
I will punch
the
him.
girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to
Listen,
go.
Cohen, you son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt,
What?
dance with me.
Come, come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth
Still
and
very
blood.
crazy.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him
So?
for 15 hours.
But torture doesn't work.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
Not cool.
I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Crazy. They really did need a therapist in Rapture, but they needed a sane therapist and not an insane one.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
We're going down, down. Crabs. It's a shark.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you
Not a
suppose
mermaid.
Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Bold of you to assume she signed one.
Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it, Mr. DeWitt.
Yeah. We know this.
Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Skyhook sounds cooler.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
I want the frosted one. Get me frosted.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the frosted.
Where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
Give me a piece of the action.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
How do you get off?
By knocking his block off.
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
I still don't think he needs to be so aggressive with pushing the button.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Yeah, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
Some fella nearby? You promise never again! Ah!
I have a hard time believing that after, you know, we get shocked and thrown into a bathysphere and get sent on our way, that...
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
That Elizabeth's pantyhose is perfect. I don't believe it for a second.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Oops.
No refund, no return.
Another burst pipe.
The store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
But wouldn't it already be, like, completely filled with water? Unless somehow they're pumping it out, I guess.
Mr. DeWitt, look. An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up. Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Yeah, our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Just makes it all the easier to follow him.
Come on. Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now.
Anybody else? Great, nope. Gotta check for things. Can we bash him?
Look up there.
No. I don't want to go there yet, though. Ooh. Oh, yeah, no. We'll take that. Oh, that's right, they're not Vigors anymore. We're in Rapture. They're plasmids. Plasmid sounds cooler than Vigor, too, so I'll take it.
Take your time. I'm fine down here. Found Eve.
We're gonna check. Just in case. Weapon damage increases while the player is aiming. Oh, yeah, no, I don't aim with those, so we're just gonna take it. this Tommy gun.
Face your fears.
I don't want to.
Gary, do you see that too? Looks like some doorway into another place, some time.
I do, Betty, and it's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Sure?
Betty, we
That's him!
Yes, give me ammo.
I suppose we are living in the future.
Oh, come on.
Of my first play, the Herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of canceling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers...
These people. They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who'll hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They wouldn't be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. But once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam, they cut a less sympathetic figure.
Great change, and great change leaves us.
Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
I wouldn't get your hopes up about that. I'm so glad I don't have to wear dresses.
Did you give him my message?
Yes, I can. Darn it, I need lockpicks.
Rumor is the tool of the parasite. Fontaine is dead. Rapture lives.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Didn't mean to run face first into you.
Is it that tart paper? You!
It's a fish. Oh man, having the light down here must really mess with the ecosystem, because everything that's attracted to light would come here. Something to think about. We're buddies. Don't shoot me. Actually, this is a good place to stop for now. So I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.